Why Toastmasters? And so I was just thinking today, as I've been involved with Toastmasters, going on I believe 2 years or so. I started in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and I moved here to Dallas-Fort Worth area maybe 18 months ago. And first thing I wanted to do is reconnect with my Toastmaster base, something that I can plug into. But I think as we all are involved with Toastmasters, older members, new members, sometimes it becomes a disconnect, or maybe we need to refresh on really what is Toastmasters, what does it do for us, and why Toastmasters is such a special place. And so thinking about that, I think about all of us, thinking in America just as people, one of our goals in life, I believe, if you're anything like me, and the fact that you're here, leads me to think that you are, our goal is we want to progress in life, we want to grow, we want to be better, we want to achieve. And so Toastmasters is one stepping stone to do that. Some of the things that I think about is that we all, knowing that there's a troubled economy, you think about the 99% versus the 1%, there's just opportunity is something that we're looking for. We're looking for a leg up. Maybe not a handout, but a hand up, a stepping stone to get to the next place in life. Toastmasters is just that place. And the thing I think about is when I sat down, I started my job here in Fort Worth, I talked with my manager and asked him, how he got to the place that he's in. And he said, it's not something that I planned how it worked out. He's a department head. But I made sure to do a little bit more. I did everything I needed to do and a little bit more. And I made sure that I made myself valuable, and I made myself the go-to guy. So whenever an opportunity arose, I was the obvious candidate for the position. So that leads me to my first point, prepare for opportunity. And say we're looking for an opportunity, maybe a leg up, a hand up, to progress and get ahead. But we have to prepare for opportunity because we just don't know what's around the corner. We don't know when the opportunities is going to open up. We're always hope to be in the right place at the right time to get that chance, to get that big break. But we don't know when the opportunity is going to be there, so we have to prepare for opportunity. See, there is going to come a time when there's a window going to open up. There's a door going to open up. There's an opportunity that's going to open up before us. But the thing is, are we ready? And see, if we're not ready, if we're not prepared, if we're not the person that we need to be, someone else will get to go through that door. Someone else will get that opportunity, and we'll miss our chance. So we can be in the right place at the right time, but if we're not the right person, we can still miss our chance. So prepare for opportunity. See, Toastmasters allows you to prepare for opportunity. See, we have to invest in ourselves. It's something I thought, I'm sure we've always had, but we have to invest in ourselves. And so we're such busy people, us Americans. Taking the time to invest in ourselves it falls by the wayside. It can easily not be our priority. But by taking the opportunity to do a little bit more, joining an organization like Toastmasters, we get a chance to invest in ourselves, invest in our communication ability, invest in our leadership. And see, those two things are no small things. It's not just, we're giving a speech here and there. We are honing our communication skills. See, this is skills that you might not always need to be in front of a crowd to give a big speech, but you're always talking to someone, one-on-one. And the confidence that you gain growing in this place, this Toastmasters, it goes with you everywhere you go. Thinking about that, over our lifetime, if we're going to work another 20, 30, 40 years, a typical working life, I think 25 to 65 is 40 years. Most people just making $30,000 a year, if that's all they make over that time, they're going to make over $1 million in their lifetime. So if we're looking for a leg up to get ahead, how do we increase that? Our value proposition, how do we increase it over our lifetime? By doing a little bit more, by investing back into ourselves. And see, we don't immediately see a denomination, a dollar denomination given to that. But being the right person, when an opportunity arises, that's when it pays off. So we have to invest in ourselves. We have to prepare for opportunity, and we have to do a little bit more to accomplish that. And say, one thing I've noticed is it's the little things that make all the difference. I think I read a book a few years back. I believe it was lost it. But it talked about, you know, first things first, put first things first. You probably can think of that book right now, but putting first things first. And we always think about the big things we have to do. You know, putting our priorities first, thinking about, you know, having the right degree and the right title and things like that. And so those will be the big things, and we have to do all of those things. But really, when it comes down to it, it's the little things that make the difference. You know, it's those little things that really differentiate you, me, from the next person. And so when they come down to looking for that candidate, who's going to get to go through that door? It's those little things. Who can hold an audience and really communicate? Who can make that difference in just in one-on-one interpersonal communication and touch the person and make sure that it's clear? Who has the leadership abilities to get the job done? It's the little things that make the difference. And so you have to take time to prepare for opportunity, to reinvest in yourselves. And Toastmasters, this little club, this little organization, it gives us every ample opportunity to do just that.